Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my review for the Deluxe Kiraful Go Arrow from Mashin Sentai Kiramager. This is the new weapon from the new power-up, and the word new is just there everywhere. But you know, you've seen this before. They get a new power-up and there's a special weapon that goes with it, and this happens to coincide with both the power-up and the new mecha, and so it acts as that for attacks and for summoning and all that fun stuff. But let's just talk about the look of it. As you can see, it basically fits in with the look we've been accustomed to from the normal weapons, which is pretty cool. It's definitely a small size, as you can see, but if you've collected or are familiar with PR and Sentai weapons for a long time, you know that this is pretty much par for the course. It would definitely be nice if it was a little bit bigger. Again, I've said this in numerous reviews, especially since, you know, I've been collecting these types of toys since I was little, and even when I was little, I thought they were kind of small, so it would be cool to have a little bit of a nicer size, but at least look-wise, I do like it. Like, I like the clear blue plastic. Clear blue. Where's Majin Buu? He's pink! No, but the clear blue plastic, I like that look in the classic Kiramager weapons, and I like it here too, and I think it looks really nice off of the white here. I think it looks really neat. I like the way that the dial looks. Like, you have this little dial here, which is a press screen, just like the Morpher, so that's how you're gonna get the noises. And like, you know, it's not perfect. The Morpher tech was a little bit, pun not intended, but touchy. And this kind of the same with this, but I do appreciate the idea they wanted to continue the same thing. But I really do like the way this looks. Like, you have the gold, like, sort of chrome finish thing underneath, and then the red, and this generally looks kind of nice. You have this nice gold paint here on the arrow. You have a little bit of a clear red plastic here on the tip, which is kind of nice, and it's just kind of a cool looking design. It's not my favorite, and it looks a little bit blank on this side, but I generally just like the Kiramager aesthetic for their weapons, which is just, you know, kind of cool. So now let's talk about the actual main event, which is the sounds. So on-off button here.
Kiraful Go Arrow!
So you get classic sounds there where it, you know, tells you the name of what it is and a little bit of a jingle. There's no lights, it's just sounds. So when you pull this back, you get some arrow firing noises, and you can see that spins a little bit. And if you hold it back, it'll charge up, which is cool, and you know, there's no trigger here or anything. I kept half expecting there to be a trigger. Like, I've had toys like this before where it has like a bow and arrow gimmick, but then there's a trigger, so there's a chance you might see me just pull a trigger to nowhere here, but I'm just kind of expecting it, but it's not really there. It's kind of like a small little, you have failed this city, because it's so small, it's like, you have failed this city! Anyhow, you got the primary sounds coming from here, so let's start here with this button.
Kiraful Go!
Now when you press it again, you get phrases from the cast. And then it goes back to the beginning. Alright, and now for this button right here, you get the sounds for the mecha summoning.
Let's go! Mashin
Sounds like some classic Dragon Ball Z dub music. Come on, side. And then we circle back to the beginning. So those are the noises.
Kiraful Go Arrow!
Yes, we know. For summoning the new mecha and then their individual parts and all that stuff. So that's cool, and I really like the jingles on those. Alright, now we have this one for an attack noise. Now it's going to seem like there's only one noise, and there's kind of one attack noise. But after each one, you get a different phrase from the Kiramager mecha. So there's going to be this happening about 5 times.
Kiraful Charge!
Dubstep never dies.
Checkmate! Perfect! Subarashii! Kiraful Charge! Checkmate! Perfect! Kiraful Charge! Checkmate! Perfect! Kiraful Charge! Checkmate! Perfect! Yaru janeka! Kiraful Charge! Checkmate! Perfect! Sasuga! Kiraful Charge! Checkmate! Perfect! Subarashii!
Alright, and that is about the it for this guy. And overall, it's pretty neat. It's not my absolute favorite thing. I wouldn't say it's like at the top of my recommendation list, but I think it's a pretty neat toy. Like, setting aside the fact that you got your classic small size, I do like the design of it. You can see the look of the phoenix here too, which is neat. I like the color scheme of it. I think it's got a decent amount of sounds. I think kids in particular will really like this because it's got a decent amount of sounds. And it does the voice clips from the show right, where you have a nice handful and you're like, that's fun. Instead of the complete selection in Sentai Artisan ones where, or the Sentai Memorial ones or whatever, where they just have an entire conversation and then you're asleep by the end of it. So they do it right there. But I think it's pretty neat. It's got a decent amount of sounds, a decent amount of fun. It's not a must-have, but I think if you're interested in it and you like what you see, then you'll like what you get. But that's about it for this one, guys. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.